Yes, Bhaiya.
Namaste, Bhaiya.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
Yes, simultaneously student induction program is also going on. So maybe
yes.
that's why
So no student
more
has.
participants are from that side, I think.
Yes. We'll wait a few minutes.
And also, Bhaiya, here induction, it will be discussed based upon the induction program, how we need to conduct, and as well as doubts asked by the students now.
Where Didi means in our meeting?
In this follow-up meeting.
Yes, Didi. Yes. This is based on SIP. We revised the whole thing. Last time, Ila Didi had explored the gratitude. So today we are supposed to start from love. We'll continue with the feeling of love. And yes, we means Didi, we revise the topic and then discuss with the students. If
Yes,
they have
Bhaiya.
any sharings or doubt, we discuss, and then again we give them the assignment, discuss the assignment. So it is a revision.
Overall review of the meeting.
Of course, there can be some students who may be by chance joining this one with their friends, but most of them already done, and now they are trying to explore. So yes.
Yes, Bhaiya, along with the Vinod Kumar is also there. Pariti Vinod Kumar. And he has raised his hand also.
Yes. We can give him the mic.
And also Amrish Patil Bhaiya is also there. Mic is provided to you, Bhaiya. Bhaiya, please, you can explore here.
Didi, whenever required, I will speak. Thank you, Didi.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, namaste, Bhaiya.
Namaste.
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 Vinod Kumar Bhaiya, Pariti Vinod Kumar Bhaiya. Mic is provided to you also.
Yashwant Bhaiya.
Yes.
Jagdish here.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Usually we can start sharing the slides and slowly start so that the participants will join. And there is also YouTube, some may be watching from there.
Yes, Bhaiya. Yes, Bhaiya.
Yeah.
So that
Yes.
is so.
Thank you.
So good evening and welcome all the co-explorers and students that we are together trying to revise the content and trying to understand the content. So welcome for this follow-up session. In the last meeting, I think Ila Didi had discussed up to gratitude. We'll try to explore the feeling of love. The love is the complete value. We'll try to explore this one. But just before that, just wanted to know if you want to share anything about the previous sessions. Pariti Vinod Kumar, you want to share something? I think, was he given the mic? No, cannot see his mic.
Mic is provided to him, Bhaiya.
Yes. So Virendra Kumar Thakkar has also joined. So nice to see that now students are joining in big numbers. Very nice. So let us try to revise what we tried to explore last time. We'll try to have a recap of this. So last time we tried to understand the feeling of the gratitude. The gratitude is an important feeling. But what is gratitude? So feeling for those who have made the efforts in terms of providing help in the process of my development, excellence. जिन्होंने मेरी श्रेष्ठता के लिए प्रयास किया है, उनके प्रति जो भाव है, the feeling for the help in the process of my development. And we are trying to explore that. I can see that the other has a feeling of care, affection, trust in behavior, you can say in me. I can also see that other has a develop. So other has a feeling of trust for me, other has a feeling of care, feeling of affection for me. And also I can see that the other has helped me in developing the right understanding and right feeling in me, and also has provided me with the necessary physical facility. And for both these, I have a feeling of gratitude for the others. With this right understanding and right feeling, I will be in harmony. So they have helped me for my harmony, and also they have provided me with the physical facilities. As we know, we need the physical facilities to nurture the body, to protect the body, and to rightly utilize the body. So for both these, they have helped me. Just take the case of our parents. Our parents provide us all types of physical facilities. A home is there, clothes is there, right? All the additional things, for example, mobile, laptop, which I need. Even they provide me with a bicycle or a bike or a scooter if needed. And also, they help me in developing the right understanding and right feeling. So I will be having a feeling of gratitude for them. Similarly, for my teachers, the teachers at my school, at my college, they help me in developing the right understanding. And also sometimes they help me in providing the necessary physical facilities, or they help me to acquire the necessary skills so that I can produce or make available the required physical facility. So I have a feeling of gratitude. And gratitude is a significant in the development of the relationship. In fact, we have also have taken this experience that when you help somebody, the help may be, sometimes you may feel that it may be very insignificant. For example, somebody is walking and by chance, suppose his pen drops, or suppose something from his pocket has dropped, or maybe his, I can say, handkerchief may be there, or his packet may be there, which immediately go and then draw his attention to that your pen has fallen, or we just leave that pen and just give it to him. The other person says a simple words, thank you, but that makes us very happy, right? So the gratitude, when we help somebody and when he expresses that feeling of gratitude, that makes us happy. Are you able to see this? In fact, gratitude is very significant in the development of the relationship. Are you able to see this? Yes, Chaitanya Lakshmi, you are given the mic. Do you want to share anything about this feeling of gratitude? Yes. Hello, beta. Virendra
Good
Kumar
evening.
Thakkar. Good evening, good evening. Yes. How you see this feeling of gratitude, Chaitanya Lakshmi?
Yes, sir.
When you help your friends and when they say thank you, when they express the gratitude, are you comfortable? Do you feel happy?
Yes, sir. I feel happy, sir, because
Yes,
of affection, love.
Yes. So when they express the gratitude, so in fact, and that's why whenever somebody helps us, either developing the right understanding or provides with the necessary physical facility, we have feeling of this gratitude, and many times we express it. Yes. So we had tried to make this list, the list of our needs. Because sometimes we may think that we need to have this feeling of gratitude for some limited people with whom we have a contact. But if you really see, we have taken the example, generally we take the example of the food, that at home we can say it, maybe you can say it is a rice and rasam, or you can say some roti and sabji, like that. But to bring that roti to my plate, so many people have taken the efforts. A farmer has produced, then some shop, you can say some transporter has transported that to our city shop, that shopkeeper has sold. Then a flour mill, you can say it was grinded. Then my mother brought it from there. Then the mother has prepared that roti for me. For that, even the gas is required. So that gas distributor has provided me the cylinder. The worker there has brought that cylinder from the, you can say, that storage to my home, so that my mother can use that, you can say, gas cylinder and prepare this roti for me. So many people have worked to provide me my food. So should I have the feeling of gratitude for all of them? Yes. So in fact, similar such threads can be there for so many things. In fact, each of our, you can say, the need of the physical facilities, so many people are working. We may or may not be knowing about them. In fact, can you count the total number of people who are directly or indirectly involved in ensuring just one meal for you? Sometimes we may say that what problem? I have provided the money to them. For example, the milkman who comes in the morning and provide that milk packet at our doorstep. Sometimes we feel, what is, you can say, new in that? We are paying him the money. But during the Corona period, we had seen, we had the money, but the shops were closed and there was nobody to give us the needed physical facilities. Milk was not available. We can say so many food items were not available. So if I got money, lot of money at my home in my pocket, does it mean I'm going to get it automatically? No, somebody has to bring it. Maybe you can say simple fruit. Just by having the money in my pocket, I cannot get that apple. Somebody will go to that farm where the apples are there. He will pick up it, then put, he can say, in a transportation truck, bring it to my city. Some shopkeeper will then sell it. Some other shopkeeper, you can say, person will take a cart and start selling that one in the city. So many people are working so that I get that apple. So only money cannot provide it. So there are so many people. If these people don't participate in that process, I'll not be able to get my needed physical facilities. So should I have the feeling of gratitude for each one of them? Yes. In fact, money which we are providing may be a token of our appreciation. But I have this feeling of gratitude for each one of them. And if we see, this list becomes a big one. Because there are so many people who are working directly and indirectly. So I will have the feeling of gratitude for all such persons, known or unknown. So gratitude for all help we receive. And also we had tried to check last time the self-reflection, that are you able to appreciate both what has been done as well as what has not been done? It is a complete picture. Because many times, even at home, while we can say speaking with the parents or we can say friends, many times our full attention is only for this, what has not been done. And we say, this is not done, I wanted this, you are not provided me. With a friend also, this is our normal complaint. But are we able to see the complete picture, what has been done? What my parents have done, what my brother has done for me till today. And also I remember that something is incomplete, they are in the process, if not today, they may provide with me that one after some time. But I'm just focusing on what has not been done. So this is one point we need to explore. One more point was, do have this feeling of the gratitude for the other continuously, or the feeling of the gratitude comes and goes? What do you feel? Maybe you can say when you were in, you can say school, so many teachers have taught you and you had a feeling of gratitude for them. But now you are in the college, and if any such school teacher meets you, do you have that feeling of gratitude? Or it comes and goes? Because gratitude is a feeling which is naturally acceptable us, and we want that in continue. And then there was this question, are you making effort for ensuring the right feelings in yourself and expressing them to the others? So the first part will be understand the feeling, then ensure the feeling in yourself. And this way we are in harmony. And when we express them to the other, and when the other is able to evaluate them, the other also becomes happy. And this way we can ensure the mutual happiness. But we are not doing this. What we are doing, we are expecting the feelings from the others. Is this what is happening? 1 or 2. Let us say this is 1. I'm trying to ensure, I'm making the effort to ensure the right feeling in myself. And then I'm making the efforts to express them to the others. 1 or 2, you can put in the chat box. Acha, so Anbarasu says, comes and goes, not always. Yes, Anbarasu. Yes, so that is a state. In fact, I also had this state before joining this UHV. But slowly, as we are able to explore, we will see that this feeling will be there in me continuously, because that is what makes me happy. When I am feeling of this gratitude, I will just give you an example. Suppose by the road, when we are going, and on the other side, we see our old teacher. Maybe the sir might have retired, or maybe he's working and he's coming from that side. The moment I see the teacher, what is the feeling in me? I have a feeling of comfort. And then I remember at least one instance where that teacher must have helped me. Maybe some problem I was not able to understand and teacher explained me, or he was always trying to explain me so many things. And like this, we remember so many such incidences. Then we cross over, go to the teacher, and then we explain that, sir, I am your teacher. Maybe you can say 3 years back or 4 years back, I was there in your class. Then teacher also remembers us. He also, we can say, then he will say, yes, yes, I know you. Where are you? What you are doing? And then we also make inquiry about the teacher. We talk maybe for 5 minutes and then we part away. And what is a feeling? Just these few moments of interaction with the teachers. Does it make us comfortable? Yes or no? In fact, this is about all you can say. This is just one example of the teachers, but whosoever has helped us or any relative whom we are meeting, you can say that also, that always makes us comfortable. So this feeling of gratitude is something which is naturally acceptable. And it is, we need that one continuously. So Anwar, so when you say it comes and goes, not always, you explore. In fact, if you just see what you want from your brother and sister, that you help your little brother in studies, or sometimes you tell him some good things, try to help in having the right understanding. Do you want him to have the gratitude for you continuously, or sometimes he need to have the gratitude and sometimes even if it doesn't have, it will be okay for you? What do you think? What do you want? Continuously or only sometimes? So little exploration will show that yes, you want it continuously. Yes, so you want continuously, and similarly, your little brother also wants that from you continuously, even our parents, our teachers. And that makes us happy. Right? So very nice, Amra. So you are able to see this, that you want it continuously. Yes, very nice. So this was the exploration. Now let us start with the next feeling. Very, very important feeling of love. Now I'll just ask you one question. Verify on the basis of your natural acceptance if you want to be related to. You have got 4 options. You can write down 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to be related to none, you can put 1. If you want to be related to one, only one person, maybe we can say some of our family member to whom we are close. Sometimes we have got that assumption. Or we want to be related to many. And lastly, we want to be related to everyone. What do you think? Verify on the basis of your natural acceptance. What do you want? You want to be related to none, one, many, everyone. Yes. Jagdish Bhaiya says everyone. Lalita Diti says everyone. Anwaras also says everyone. Very nice. Yes. Chaitanya Lakshmi, what do you think, beta? Do you want to be related to everyone or very few? Yes.
Very few, sir.
Yes. You want to be related to none, man.
You can unmute and yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
student?
beta, please go ahead.
Yes.
Only few people, sir.
Only few people. Yes, we'll try to explore this. Okay. So love is can say very important feeling. In fact, while starting with the discussion, we had seen that trust is the foundational value and love is a complete value. It is such a pure thing. The love means I have a feeling that I am related to everyone. Every other human being, I have a relationship with. I have this feeling of relationship. I have this relationship. I'm related to every other human being. I'm also related to every other, you can say, entity in this nature. I'm related to this, you can say, nature, this sun, this moon, this tree, all these animals. I have this feeling of responsibility towards me. And this feeling of being related to everyone is the love. Nobody of us has answered that none. Because if somebody says that he doesn't want to be related to anybody, none, In fact, he's having a feeling of opposition to all. And certainly this is not naturally acceptable to us. What is naturally acceptable to us is that I want to be related to all. And this is the love, the complete value. But there are certain misunderstandings about this. But what is love? The love is the feeling of being related to all. It is a complete value. We'll try to explore this, but there are certain assumptions about this. In fact, if we look at this, can say clip from a newspaper, what it says, that love is the #1 killer in 4 states. This is not certainly love. If you love somebody, are you going to, you can say, if I love somebody, am I going to kill him? No, it is not a love. Even though because of some, you can say, preconditioning, I am calling that as love, but that is not a love. So it is very important to understand this feeling of love. Let us try to explore this. Now, what are the preconditionings related to the love? What are the common misunderstandings? The excitement from the sensation, from preconditioning is confused for this feeling. Because of, you can say, my age, many times what happens, there are so many preconditions, some imagination is there in myself. And with these preconditionings or sensations, I have feeling, and I confuse that one. I got some sensation, I got some preconditions, some excitement is there, and I confuse that for this feeling of love. Sensation, lust, getting from the other. But is the continuity of this one is possible? Certainly not. I look at somebody and maybe I like somebody's face. I like somebody's eyes. I like somebody because the way they are talking. Can you call this as love?
No,
In
sir.
fact, yes, very nice, very nice. So there is some preconditioning. Infatuation is there. In fact, there can be some such preconditions, love at the first sight. In fact, this is what they show in the movies. What they are showing in the movies, is it a pure love or they are mixing this love and lust? We can try to check it. Just by looking at surrounding, looking at my friends, from the discussion, from the, you can say, the WhatsApp messages, I make so many assumptions. One of these is love at the first sight. Now I've been staying with my parents, maybe my age, maybe 18, 19, 20. I've been staying with my parents, grandparents, my brother and sisters. And I didn't have the feeling of the love. And I look at somebody, look at some, you can say, boy or girl in my class or in my college, or you can say in my society. And I have a feeling that I love him. Is it the love or something else? Then there is this one more preconditioning. By this age, I must have a girlfriend or boyfriend. Or maybe one more, the other has 4 girlfriends and boyfriends. I have only one. So many assumptions. But is the continuity of this possible? In fact, what happens, maybe you can say at the college, teachers ask if I am a boy, then teachers ask some girl in the class some question, she's answering, while answering she looks at me, and then I feel, oh, she's looking at me. Some 5 minutes goes, but I'm not sure. Again, she looks at me, and then I feel, yes, she's looking at me continuously. And then I just say, yes, now she's love. Is this love? Because there are so many students, and when I'm looking here and there, definitely I will, if I am a girl, I will look at so many boys. If I'm a boy, I will look at, you can say teacher, I will look at the girls, I will look at other boys. But then somebody is now mistaking that one for the love. In fact, is it a love or it is just infatuation? We can try to verify it. In fact, whatever imagination is going on me, as we know, the source can be preconditioning. It can be some sensation. But there is this part, the natural acceptance. We'll try to verify that on the basis of the right understanding, on the basis of my natural acceptance, what is love? The love is a feeling of being related to all, responsible towards all, giving to all in continuity. So when I say that I love somebody, I can simply check this. Do I have this feeling of being related to? Do I feel that I'm responsible for him? In fact, when we started with these feelings, we started with the feeling of the trust. What is the trust? To have the assurance that other wants to make me happy. And we said trust is the foundation of the relationship. Because no relationship can move forward without the feeling of the trust. Only when I feel that other wants to make me happy and prosperous, I feel related to him. And with the trust, the relationship starts. With the trust now, we try to explore the respect, the right evaluation. The right evaluation is that the other is a human being similar to me. I want to be happy, other human being also wants to be happy. I want to be harmony, other human being also wants to be harmony. I want to understand this, and I have this potential to understand this. So purpose, program, potential for me and other human being is same. So it's similar to me. Only difference is that of the competence. Our competence may be more or less, but then if my competence is more, I will be responsible. I will help other to improve his or her competence. If the competence of the other is more, I'm ready to learn from him. I will take his cooperation to improve my competence. This is what we call as respect. Then I have the feeling of the care and guidance. And now we can just check this. When I say I love somebody, I will just check, do I have the feeling of the trust? Do I have the feeling of respect? Do I have the feeling of affection, care, and guidance for the others? Then the feeling of love will be there, because love is a complete value. The love is there means the trust is there. The love is there means the respect is there. Love is there means affection, care, and guidance. They are there. Now, what the love which they show in the movies or the love which I feel for person, is it this love or it is just some lust or some infatuation? We'll try to explore.
Bhaiya.
Yes.
Yes, then in the society itself, we need to modify that term fundamental value of love with that infatuation, because that is spreading in the wrong way. So there is lot of responsibility on the teachers like us, I think, because we need to make them understand in a proper mode, no?
Yes, very rightly say. And this is a proposal which you are now presenting to our students, that this is what is love. We can just check this proposal, just try to explore this proposal with my mother and with my father. What they are doing for me. They have this feeling of trust for me. They have this feeling of respect, affection. They care for me. They guide for me. So they truly love me. And whenever I say I love somebody, I will see that I trust that person. I respect. I have the feeling of affection, care, and guidance. Only just by looking at somebody, there is some sensation. If I call that sensation as a love, that may not be right. I will have to explore. I will have to verify. I can certainly have the friends, but I will always try to verify. And now my feeling of the love will be on the basis of the right understanding. Very correctly said, Didi, that students can now try to explore this, the feeling of love, the complete value, so much pure thing. Very nice. Yes, any student wants to share? Yes.
So can I share my reflection here?
Yes, Anu, very nice. Yes,
I'm the faculty here.
Yes.
In my experience, I've been into this teaching for almost 10 years.
Yes.
I have been interacting with so many students and I was able to connect with them more easily. But sometimes what happens is the kind of care and affection I show to them, there are few students who take it indifferently. So when you were explaining, I was able to relate it with my experiences very much, where I do have the competence level to explain them and to make them understand this is different. But since they are children, they don't go with this analysis or understanding, which even we are now trying to figure out with so many things. I feel that they are children and okay, they don't understand and that's why they're like that. But how do we put it in a very subtle manner that they don't get hurt, but at the same time, I want them to understand this is something different, which cannot happen, right? I hope I have made it clear.
Yes, Didi. Yes, very nicely. First thing, it's really nice that you are able to relate to the students and with a feeling of relationship, you are explaining them so many things. But Didi, this is what may happen, that sometimes if the right understanding is not there, okay, and some preconditionings and you can say because of these sensations, students, and when they really do not know the real meaning of the word love, some such assumptions may be there. But in such case, we'll still continue with our feeling of, and we do understand this. But even in that case, we'll have this feeling of, you can say, relationship, that they are my students or they are my friends. And with this now, we'll put these proposals in front of them. So what do you think? You can just ask them question that, what do you think? If I love somebody, should I have the feeling of the trust?
Actually, I just have a question. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
It's it's not out of the sensation. It's when we guide them, when we give clarity, how they have to go ahead in terms of career skills or the soft skills. they feel that like we are doing so much good things for them, and they get connected emotionally more than the physical sensation. They create a dependence, which I think that they have to be independent. I just want to be the triggering factor.
No, yes,
and I just want to guide them.
Sorry, means, but in that case means they are over-evaluating the relationship. But then
so that kind of emotional attachment,
because now that attachment means what you can say that attachment is, do you want to say that attachment is happening there? Means
yes, sir.
They are over-evaluating, but in that case we can again all these proposals we can have the discussion with them, and having this you can say that what is the right evaluation, that you can say these proposals we can have the discussion with them, and we can just try to explain them that this is how we can say both of us are, you can say, human beings, and I also want to be happy, you also want to be happy, right? There may be some difference of the competence, and we'll help each other, can say, so that we will help each other to improve the competence. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Certainly means discussing them, and it is really nice, Didi, that you are attending these workshops, and we can also advise our students, because as you know, even this week, this online SIP is going on. Similarly, there is a SIP every month in the evening, it is there. So these students can attend their college, and also they can attend this. Because when they attend this entire SIP workshop, it really helps them. Because many times what happens, we may use certain words. For example, in the beginning, if I use the word right understanding, when I use the word natural acceptance, students may not be able to grasp what it really means. But when they do this entire SIP, and even we can attend that SIP with them, and we can have that discussion, so that will really help them, all these things. And with this now after when they complete this SIP, and if we are discussing, they know the meaning of this, they are able to understand it a better way, and through the discussions, then we can say they develop them. This is what we can say, that trying to improve their competence, and also in the process we also improve our competence. Yes.
Actually, before attending all these UHV programs, like in my experience, how I had taken it further was just explain it to them, and if I'm not able to convince them or make them understand, I have just distanced myself, because of which where the growth in their career, which I have noticed, I couldn't take it to the next higher level in their growth. I had felt bad in that way. So, but now I am trying to figure it out, like how I can fix this, and still I can help them towards the career. So I think this will be more helpful for me to have more clarity on myself.
Yes, and definitely it means you can suggest them to attend this. And in fact, it is there for students, or we can say all ages, all students can definitely attend them. And if they attend them, you will certainly, will find, you can say, a lot of difference in them. Because when they go through this structured program now, then they first, second session, and slowly, as for example, when we say the feeling of this trust, that when we explain that, and attending the full session on the trust and trying to explore through these, I think there is some difference. So definitely it will help them if they attend these online sessions.
I don't know how many students are here right now listening to this, but I just would like to compliment that a small effort from our side makes a greater change in the students. So I'm really happy to be part of this teaching profession, where I've seen so many students who had grown really well, and they come back to me after many years. They say, "Ma'am, I'm the CEO here. I'm working here. I'm doing a business." So I really would like to contribute more into this profession.
Yes.
So in that case, I think I can make myself available for the upcoming student induction program as well. So that like I'll also gain more knowledge and clarity. And thank you for everything.
Yes.
So I should be more thankful to AICTE for organizing these kind of programs.
Yes. Didi, you are attending the weekly meetings, etc., or weekly meetings?
Actually, I'm not being very regular, and now I'm doing UHV level 2 now from Monday to Friday. That is parallelly happening. So whenever I'm able to make it up, I'm just trying to attend in the evening.
Yes. Didi.
Is this for only for students? I saw
No,
this.
this is for students and faculties. Faculties
Okay.
also attend and students also attend.
Okay.
But for faculties, again, we are having separate regional meetings. So there also we can discuss all these. And when you are explaining to the students ask so many questions. So these questions also we can discuss with the resource persons and how we can answer them. And it really helps us. And Didi means there are now morning meetings. I hope you know about the morning meetings. Those also you can attend. They are really helpful to us for exploring.
Okay. I hope I didn't take much time. Sorry.
No, it's
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, students, if you are having any sharing or if you want to ask any question, you are welcome. Yes, students.
Sanjam Singh is there.
Yes, you can raise your hand. So many students are given the mic. Virendra Kumar, Sanjam Singh, Rajesh Kumar, Pratap Davade. So love is the feeling of being related to all. The feeling of the love is the foundation of undivided society. In fact, with the feeling of the love, I become undivided in myself. And now I also become the foundation for such a society. Certainly, we'll try to explore this feeling of love. Now, there is an assignment here. We have got another 5-10 minutes. So we can do this assignment, home assignment. Make a list of people in your family, in the college, in the larger society, who are directly or indirectly responsible to fulfill your needs. For example, at our family, our parents, brother, sister, uncle, in our society, even a watchman, or you can say sweeper. Then when you are coming for the college, that you can say auto driver. Then at our college, you can say the gateman, security man, teachers, in college lab assistants, our friends, shopkeeper. We can make a list in the college, in the larger society, who are directly or indirectly responsible to fulfill our needs. Now, what is the feeling for them? What is your interaction with them? And what is your contribution in terms of understanding, feeling, and physical facility to them? So we can make this list and we can write down what feeling we are having. So this is a home assignment. If there is any question, you can all ask students, or you can say, and co-explorers. If you have got any question, you are welcome.
How can we differentiate between love as well as likes?
Love and
like
its continuity. Its continuity is not possible. If you can say, when I say I like somebody, okay, or if I want that somebody should like me, then means I am dependent on it. And we can check whether I have got this feeling of trust, I have got a feeling of respect for that other person. Because this like means maybe we may like somebody, suppose somebody is wearing, and this art happens when our preconditionings are matching or certain habits are matching. Maybe somebody, we can say, if we go to some other state and if we meet a person from our state who is speaking in our native language, then we feel, we can say, we may say we like him, we feel connected to him. But when we say the feeling of love, then with the feeling of the love, I think we can say feel related, I trust him. So
Yes.
have to just check whether its continuity is possible.
Yes, that means it comes under complete.
If it is coming and going now, then it is not that, because love is a feeling which is naturally acceptable to us. Okay? And we want it in continuity.
Yes, Bhaiya, thank you.
Yes. If anybody wants to share anything about this, and if they want to add anything to this answer, they are welcome.
Mic is provided to many of you.
Yes. Jagdish Bhaiya, you want to share anything? Anu Didi, you want to share?
Sir, actually, I don't know whether this question is relevant here. This is like about the faculties and the colleagues, like the trust, concept of trust when we talk about. When I have right understanding and when I would like to trust people who are working along with me, and the person on the other side doesn't have the same kind of a feel. They're more self-centered. Then how do I handle this? I don't think I'll be able to make them to obtain the right understanding.
Yes, Didi, but then that is the feeling of the trust, Didi, because when we say I trust somebody, means I'm able to see that he has the intention to make me happy, but he is lacking in the competence.
No, that doesn't seem
Yes.
to be
So
like lack
with
of
this feeling,
competence.
then I don't get, means what happened, Didi, then I don't get disturbed by their behavior.
But
Yes.
we cannot avoid in a work atmosphere, right? So if it is an external environment, we can avoid people and we can avoid being hurt.
No, Didi, means we will not avoid the people, but we'll be able to see that presently their competence is lower. They means there is a lack of competence on their part. But I have, we can say, a higher competence, so I behave responsibly, and with this I will be in harmony, because the happiness is my innate nature. I'm not dependent on others for my harmony. So because otherwise what will happen, then I'm dependent on them. Okay, once they will say something, I will get disturbed. Sometimes they will behave some other way, I will get disturbed. But I don't get disturbed by their behavior. Happiness is my innate nature. I'm in harmony. And with this, now I see that because whatever they are doing, it is because of their lack of competence. And then I have a program to, you can say, to improve their competence. But even for that, I will make the efforts only when they feel related to me. Otherwise, without that, if you just try to improve their competence, they will not accept it. So I'll work on me continuously.
Like, how do we take it? Like when we're trying to explain.
Yes, because there are so many preconditioning. Just it is if maybe their age is 40 years. And they have so many experiences, so many input, which they have accepted without verifying. And suddenly now to change that one is not possible. the human beings, that you can say whatever you can say change that will take place very slowly, and that will happen only with you can say exploration and with you can say right environment, and for that we can help them. Because many times what happens, we can say in fact dependent on others for harmony. If other people are good, I feel good and like that. But if I'm able to see that happiness is to be my innate nature, I am not dependent on others. जैसे हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं स्वभाव है, दबाव या प्रभाव नहीं है. Then I'm able to see that right now they are lacking in the competence, and then I have a program for them and program for me. In fact, Didi, as I just said now, in the morning meetings, I see the morning meeting something like as a practical part of this. Means during the workshops, we get so much of input. Okay, we understand all these, but now practical part of that one, I think that happens in the morning meetings. Jagdish Bhaiya is also there. Jagdish Bhaiya can also just we can say share with us. And the morning meetings will greatly help us for this. And a lot of discussion of such instances takes place in the morning meetings, and the resource persons there explain us so well that how we can say ensure the harmony within us. So means my very humble suggestion to you that you join these morning meetings 5:30 to 6:30 English and 6:30 to 7:30 Hindi. So whichever language you are comfortable, you can join. And from 8 March, next batch is starting. So definitely you are welcome.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you.
Namaste, Yashwant Bhai.
Yes.
Yeah, so there was some noise from my side, so I was not able to unmute. Okay. Yeah, so this session was very informative and explorative, and I think student also interacted very well today. Yeah, so yes, and about morning sessions, yeah.
Bhaiya, your sound is not coming.
Jagdish Babu Bhaiya, your mic is activated, but
After joining morning sessions, it brings so much calmness and harmony, and observing the feeling is bringing a lot of harmony.
Yes, Bhaiya.
maybe he is
Yes,
facing
yes.
some problem. Bhaiya.
Yes, Bhaiya means in between.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
I was connected from network to Wi-Fi. So yeah. Yes. Yeah. So the morning sessions we can have so much harmony with that when we know that happiness is our innate nature. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Students, you are given the mic. Sanjam Singh, you are also given the mic. If you want to ask any question, you are welcome. Or want to share any such incidents? Pratap, Rajesh, Sanjam, Virendra Kumar, you are given the mic.
Yes, dear students, mic is provided to all of you. You can unmute yourself and you can explore more. And also you can ask your doubts also here. And even along with us, Dr. Ruby Chetwal Didi is also there.
Ruby Didi, you want to share something? Only 1 minute. Yes.
Bhaiya, it is already 8:30.
Yes, 30. Yes, Didi. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Yashwant Bhaiya. And thank you all the panelists as well as participants. Dear students, keep on exploring and attend all the SDP programs, whichever will be conducted through AICTE. That will be helpful to you in incorporating SIP module in yourself, as well as you can enrich yourself. So don't miss any of the content session to explore. And thank you all for your participation.
Yes, ladies. Thank all the students and all the co-explorers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you, Yashwant Bhaiya.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Thank
Namaste.
you, Jagdish Bhaiya. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Namaste, everybody. Namaste.
Namaste, Parikshit Bhaiya. Namaste.
Namaste, Parikshit.
Namaste.